strength, and hopefully we still do that.
We feel like an album it should be like a movie, top to the end.
Love
Should
it.
be great.
Beginning, middle, and end.
Beginning, middle, and end.
Story.
And it's for a good tour.
Wrapped in a box with a bow.
Seriously, I mean, unless then just go get the singles.
I'm sorry,
Or
AJ
download
said with sparkles.
Sparkles.
Did you really say sparkles?
He really did.
I'm out of here.
I didn't want that to be missed because that was really sparkles.
Sparkles. Jazz hand.
See, there's dancing involved too. Just saw it right there. You guys know who you're gonna bring to? I know you have some really interesting producers that you brought on board. Anybody you want to brag about right now?
Excited about Claude Kelly in there.
Claude Kelly, we work with T-Pain now, twice with T-Pain.
Jim Johnson.
He's a hit maker.
Jim Johnson.
Gordon Allman.
Max
Max
Martin
Martin.
again.
We're
Max
Martin
Martin.
again.
Yep.
Max Martin.
Neo did one song.
Anybody that you were like, we have to have this guy, just called them up and made it happen?
Jim Johnson was really somebody that we wanted to get involved with. I mean, he did the beats for Lollipop. You know, he did T.I.'s.
Come on,
T.I.'s
hot.
Whatever You Like. Then he did Kiss Me Through the Phone. And I was just like, we just gotta get some tempo and some beats that we could dance to on stage. You know?
Dare I
So,
say kind of sexy?
Yeah,
A little bit.
So it's excited. We
A
feel
little
good
bit
about
sexy Backstreet. A little bit sexy
Sparkle. Wow, I
that.
he
So
was
Jim was
moving his booty in the
definitely,
chair.
but it definitely gets back to Max as well.
He was saying sparkle. Sorry.
He said, Sparkle, you've been shaking your booty. What are you guys going to do?
I'm keeping it real.
You're keeping it real. Nick,
I don't know. I'm just I don't know guy.
you're the mellow one? I'm so confused right now.
No, I know things have changed, huh?
You're still the baby of the group.
I'm always gonna be obviously. No, I mean we're having fun. I mean, like the new attitude and the whole the way the group is now. It's just so much fun. And music wise, we're just pouring our hearts and soul into it.
But where did the new attitude come from? Who started the new attitude? Was it like a...
All did.
You all did, like an
I
evolution.
think this whole past record cycle with the Unbreakable CD and like just the whole tour. I mean, there was a brand new, fresh vibe to us because the tour before that was all five of us, and this was the very first tour as four. So we just got closer and hung out more on the road and went and did things as a group. You know, we all went and saw Batman IMAX, which
Together?
was freaking awesome. Yeah, I mean, we all went and did things.
You guys look like
more
that.
together.
Everyone must have been freaking out when they saw you in the theater, right?
You'd be like, oh my god.
When we came out, they did. I guess they kind of snuck in under the
Especially
radar
since we were like the
once
last
we came
ones
out.
there, so we had like the front row seat.
We were like,
And we're like, excuse me,
time.
pardon me, excuse me.
So when you came out, what do people say? They're like, they think they recognize you? They're
Too dark.
They're like,
By the time they did, we were already back in the van, going back to the hotel.
girls still chase you down the street, I'm sure.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Maybe one or two.
Yeah, you got a fast
Well,
car.
maybe you were married, so that doesn't really work for your wives too much. Who likes being chased down the street by girls the most here?
Probably AJ.
Yeah, Sparkle Man.
Sparkle.
He did raise his
Jazz
hand
hand.
too. Who thinks that maybe they missed out on a normal childhood? Anybody regret that?
A long time ago, I thought that.
Did you?
I'm digging where I'm at now.
You got over the whole normal
Yeah,
childhood.
I had to realize, you know, like you can't live in the past. You know, I think that's sort of the attitude that this entire group has taken on. Is that, you know, the past is the past. We've had a lot of great success and great things have happened, but now it's time to concentrate on the future. You know, like, hey, I'm not gonna drown in my sorrows about losing a childhood. You know, let's move on from that.
I mean, there's worse things that can happen.
Exactly. I'm very fortunate.
What kid would not want to be able to travel the world? And like while we were in school getting like tutored and stuff, you're reading about the Berlin Wall and you're in Berlin and you're looking at it. That's just crazy to me. I mean, we had a really cool childhood, I think.
And we created bonds that we will share, with or without Backstreet Boys. We'll share for the rest of our lives. Memories.
There is a. He's gonna stick that throughout the entire interview. There is a downside to being rich and famous when you're young. Anybody want to talk about that? You've been very open. I know you were on People magazine recently talking about the downside.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's anything from drugs to alcohol to people that influence it around you. You know, families, splitting, breaking up, divorces. So many different things that can happen. But in a way, like as AJ and myself, we've had our, and all of us have had trials and tribulations. But like I said before, it's the people that can come out on top. Those are the people that I look up to. And so pretty much that's what I've been doing and feel really good. But there are, and you just have to find your own way through. And whether it's like Brian being Christian, having God in your life, or whatever it is that can, or like going to AA, or whatever it is that can help you, or having good friends, you should definitely find a way. And if you can't, then there's always the internet and people's stories.
Absolutely.
My philosophy is that you are your environment. We talk about our environment so much of what you put yourself in. And if you put yourself in those wrong spots, then you pick up the wrong crowd and things happen. And like Nick said, it's happened to all of us. And I think it's not really that hard to be successful in the music business or any kind of business, but it's just figuring out where you want to land once you get to the top. And I think we've landed in a really safe place where we're happy with what we've done, but we're not content with what we've done. We want to continue to move forward.
That's why you guys are keeping at it. You want to accomplish more. You're not done
Exactly.
yet.
Yeah, we've set
Our
goals.
past successes
there's
don't
always
dictate
gonna be
us for
more.
the future. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
As long as we can sing,
And y'all can
we
sing.
wrote a song about that, didn't we?
Even if we have walkers, we'll still do it. Walkers or not, we're still doing it.
Chapter 2. Here we go.
And AJ, how much do you lean on these guys to keep on the straight and narrow?
I mean, yeah, just as much as I possibly can. No, I mean, they've been an amazing support group for me. I mean, as well as my other family, my real family. This is my other family. I mean, like I said, we're all brothers, we're all family and friends, and they've been there for me since the beginning of going through my whole roller coaster. And just like